Hi, welcome to Transmap's first video newsletter. I hope our past newsletters have been informative. I'm here with Craig Shorling, Transmap's Business Development Manager, and we have a great topic today. We're going to be going over MUTCD and sign compliance. Craig, will you give us some information on sign management?
Well, thank you, Colleen. Yeah, this is a big topic that's been coming about. We wanted to talk to you today about the MUTCD requirements. More than that, we want to talk to you about how you're going to collect your signage and why you want to collect your signage. January 2012 is a date. It's a date that says you want to start becoming compliant. Doesn't mean you have to be compliant on that day. Basically, what we want to talk about here is, good sign practices. How many signs you have, what condition they're in, what's your minimum reflectivity, retroreflectivity, sorry. Are you doing any maintenance and tracking activities? And obviously, there could be some GATSB 34 if you're going accounting-wise, standard GIS formats, that kind of thing. What are you doing for your signs to track them other than this paper? Why we do this is, try to set up a plan for you. What's your plan design? What's your construction and commission? How do your operations and maintenance? And what's your decommission? Realistically, you don't want your signs to look like this for too long. There's some methods here in an MUTCD 2009 manual that says visual nighttime inspection, sign retroreflectivity, expected life sign cycle, blanket replacement. So there's a lot of different ways to go about this. They're not saying, hey, go out and start replacing all your signs. That's not what they're meaning. They want you to start looking at dates of when signs were constructed. They want you to start looking at what kind of sheeting you have on your signs and what's the life cycle of your signs. So those are important things you want to think about. We're going to talk a little bit about Transmap and how we're going to start collecting your signs for you, some methodologies we use to start getting you compliant with this 2012. Of course, we have our mobile mapping vehicle with all our fancy gadgets on. We have ground-based LiDAR, so we can get the reflectivity of your signs and automated tools to measure your signs. We have Ultra HD cameras that help out with condition assessments on your signs and post types and things like that. There's a little image of our automated sign toolbox, basically how the laser kind of automatically detects the signs from its reflectivity, and so it goes to us and we bring up the images next to the sign and say, hey, what type of sign is it, what's the post type, that kind of information, condition. There's another picture of our automated toolbox. This is kind of a view now, so one side shows your sign in the image, the Ultra HD image, so we can tell you what it is, what kind of pole it is. The other side shows it in the actual LiDAR, what the ground-based LiDAR looks like. This is a project we did down in Florida for the Super Bowl a couple years back, and this is kind of information that maybe not be MUTCD requirements, but it might be requirements that you want to have, like how far in your letters are, how big your letters are. We can get all that information from the LiDAR. Again, that was a big sign inventory. This is for Irvine, California. What was interesting about this project is we not only collected their signs across their roads, we also did bike path signs. So we drove the vehicle on the bike paths and collected bike path signs. That job was actually showing how to become MUTCD compliant because they're running this through a database called GPA Master Series. They're actually tracking their signs. Another project, Huber Heights, again, where this was a pilot that actually turned into a major project. Again, they're trying to say, how many do I have out there? That's my first step on compliancy. What condition are you in now? And basically, when were they constructed? When was the sign put up, and how are we tracking that? Again, we're going to talk next about a little bit about return on investment. Big client of ours down in Hillsborough County, a gentleman named Bernardo Garcia. He's the former county administrator. We did a project for him. We collected a lot more than just signs, but for example, signs, the whole project took 10 months. And he calculated a $5.4 million savings in the first year by doing this collection so quickly and efficiently and not having his field crew go out and do it. They also found about 40,000 more signs than they thought they had. So basically what it boils down to, his savings in the first year was over $1 million on signs alone, and then the total project was $5.4 million savings in the first year. So if you need any help with Transmap, if you want information about what's going on in Transmap, how am I going to try to get MUTCD compliant, what can I start doing now for 2012, give us a call. 614-481-6799, extension 4 is my extension, sales and marketing. and we can kind of step you through and kind of start getting a plan together for you.
Thank you.
If you have any other questions, please call. Thanks.